Hello everyone. Today I thought I'd give you a look at my Filofax for 2016. It is the Filofax Malden in black. It is the personal size. I've had it for a couple years now. Still in very good condition, and as you can see, very stuffed and very loved. Let's get started. I'm going to open it up here. I just have these little charms. It's a cupcake and a panda bear and handcuffs. My husband's a police officer, so that's why there's handcuffs there. I have just a little envelope that's empty. I have a receipt. I have an envelope for our church. And then I have some cards. This is for the movies and our Hilton card. This card says that I have an implant in my neck because I have a titanium plate in my neck. And then I also have a Lego card there, and I don't have anything behind there. There's nothing in there. And that's all for the front. This is one that I got off Pinterest, and I printed it. I have a fly leaf, and then I have this, just something for inspiration, especially right now when it's cold. And then I have my first divider, and then this is just a sticky note with a quote from J.K. Rowling. And then you open it up, and then I have this little card, and it says, if found, return to, and it has all of my information on it, and then there's just a picture of me on the back. And then I have pictures of my family here and here. This is a fly leaf that came out of my old Franklin Covey, so it's really thick, and I just use it to put my Post-it notes on it. I use the little Post-it notes, and then these little guys I just think are so cute. And then I have a fortune cookie, a fortune from a fortune cookie on it. It says deep faith eliminates fear on there. And then we come to my second divider, and it says projects, and this is all things relating to me. And I just have one of our orders from a Japanese restaurant that we really like, and then the sizes for the personal and the A5 for the Filofax. And this, it says, let me remind you, wherever your focus is directed, that's where your energy goes. Whatever you allow in your space, you eventually become. I'm working on my bachelor's degree in psychology, and I'm trying to stay focused. And I have a lot of goals that I've set for 2016, so I just want something to remind me every day. These are just some notes that I found off some YouTube channels that I've just put in there. And then I have my goals for this year, and a little divider thing. I have printed out all of my goals, and then I laminated it, and then I added a couple more. I want to do a video a month and a blog a month, and then I am in the process of getting my gun carry permit. So that's some of the goals. And then these are the steps that I'm going to take to reach those goals. So I have a plan. This is my water intake for the year. I know that's a lot of little bubbles, but it has a day on there for every day of the year, and then I just check off there's 8 bubbles. I'm doing pretty good. I definitely get half a day. And then this is my exercise checkoff list for the year. I'm trying to do 2 miles a day, and I've done pretty good. I've missed a couple of days here. But my goal is to do 2 miles a day on the treadmill. I can't run any longer because of my surgery, so I walk for 2 miles a day. And then this is a full month of meals that I have just kind of laid out to include eating at my mother-in-law's or takeout. Just so I have an idea of what I want to do, because I'm trying to meal plan, and that gives me kind of a reference. And then I have a page for YouTube ideas, blog ideas, and then I have cleaning. This is what I do on a weekly basis for cleaning. It's not my checklist, it's just my reminder where I keep what I do. And then this is a list of all the areas in my home. That way I can check those off after they are reorganized. I want to get reorganized this year. And then this is my reorganizing plan that I've made for the year. So basically 2 areas a month, and then like shredding paperwork. So this is my plan for the year. You can see I've already done the front closet. because it has a check mark off. Just something to hold me accountable. And this is some flower stickers. I have some little panda bear stickers coming in, but they haven't got here yet. And this is like one of the days that I have without children at the moment. So I figured I'd go ahead and film. And then this is just some extra sheets of paper. And then we go to my monthly tab. And I've been doing a lot of it in pencil. And then I also have my fountain pen here. So, of course, anything that's black is the fountain pen. And then anything in pencil is the little pencil that I got from Jet Pens. So that's what my monthly looks like. I'm not really color coding or anything this year. It just is too much. And these are the Filofax insert. So, and then there's one of the little stickers that's reminded me, one video, one blog. And then I do have the full year month on 2 pages in here. Then I have my weekly, which I only have a month at a time worth. I have all of my daily to-dos. And then I have, these are like extra things, like if I've got stuff coming in or if there's something extra I need to do, I put it here in the middle. And this says psychology degree loading, because it is. Oops. And this is also from my previous Franklin cubby. And then that's like our planned vacation that I have. And the way that I try to get everything nice and neat, I took 2 of the pieces of paper and did it with, actually I did it with purple. So that's what I use, because the Filofax paper is so thin, I can see through it. And then I can write on the lines and try to make it a little bit neater. So that's the week on 2 pages. And then I have a day on a page, which I wouldn't say I go by this, but it helps me to sit down at the beginning of the week and think through each day. And that way I know where I'm supposed to be and what's going on. Of course, this one got a little different because we ended up with snow, but that kind of helps me just kind of focus on what I need to do each day at the beginning of the week. So that's how I use that. And then the next section is finance. And I'm trying to do a no spend. So I just made up this little month for January, no spend. And then this is just bills, make sure I pay off all the bills each month. And then this is the section for finance. I have January through June, so the first half of the month printed off. And it's just an Excel spreadsheet. And that way I can check off everything and keep track of the totals. And then the next one is a check sheet for savings, a check sheet for my girls' savings, and then a check sheet of our debt in pencil so that I can write it in and erase it as it gets paid down. And then here are my envelopes. I did put my cash envelopes back in here. I'm trying to be more responsible this year with our money. So I have giving, that would be like to the church. And then I have our grocery budget, and that has the receipt from where we bought groceries this week in it. I have an eating out. And then I have money. This is like spending money. And then I also have a little paper clip with gas money in here. So I keep that separate from my wallet. And this is the wallet that I'm currently using. It's just an envelope wallet. So I have my money in here, but I have like the family kind of stuff in here. So it's separated but organized. And then my next section is for work. There's the work section, and there's some stuff in here, of course I can't show you because it's all related to work, but I have the calendars that are it's horizontal, I guess that's the word for it, horizontal instead of vertical, a month on 1 page for work and for school. That way I can track the days of the month for work. And then for the days of the week, I have the week on 2 pages, and I did the same thing with that purple pen. So I have a set for work where I got stuck together. I do the same thing where I use it to the lines, and then I write everything that I have to do, and then I still have plenty room to write extra stuff that comes up. And then I have, let's see, I have contacts for work. And then there's some hiring information, and then I have like a payroll calendar in the back as well. So that's my work tab. And then this tab is school. So I have labels for all of my daughters or for weekly. I have a prayer to St. Joseph to help you with tests. And then there's just the full Filofax calendar. And then I kind of do the same thing as the work calendar, but I use this one for school. And then I would just write down what classes I have and what's due on the date, so it just helps me focus. Then I also print out the requirements that are on the syllabus that I have to do and kind of turn it into a checklist for each class. That way I can just kind of check them off as I get them done. And I just started 2 more classes. I finished 1 and started 2. So, and that's both the syllabuses for the classes that I have at the moment. And there's just some more of the calendars that I have. And then I also teach catechism at our church, which is faith formation. And then I just have the schedule for that. And I have my calendars for my daughter's school, or their days that are there or off. And then the next section is my family section. And I have tabs on all these, but I took them all off because I wanted it to look a little bit cleaner. So then I have my family section. And here I just have all of our doctors, any medication. These contacts would be like family or, you know, doctors, that sort of thing. And then my Filofax information is in here. I made a chart with everybody's birthday on it and the day and the month for our family. And then I have the Christmas list for 2016 of what we're going to spend on everyone. So I'm trying to plan ahead and put some forethought in it, so it's not a last moment kind of thing. And then I just have this divider in here, and that just kind of separates the divider from the card holders. And then here I just have like my library card and some of the bank information for my children and a work credit card. And there's two different sleeves. And the rest are just like business cards and appointment cards and that sort of thing. And then here I have my receipts for all of my books that I bought last year, so I can claim them on taxes for college. And then I have another just like little plasticky fly leaf in the back. Up in here I have some, I pulled one off. Some stickers, just some stars, they're kind of cute. And I have these little grid, I forgot what they're from. They're from one of the kits that you can buy, the planner kits. I think that was actually the scrapbooking kit. And then I just keep a thank you card here on the back in case I ever need it. And then I have a note from my advisor for college about some classes and suggestions. And then I have this pen here, this pencil here, mechanical pencil that I got off of Jet Pens that I really like, and it has a very fine tip that way. The lead is very fine. I think it's like a 3 for writing on the Filofax pages. And then I just have my very nice pen that my husband bought me, which is a Pilot Vanishing Point. Pen that he got me. So everything fits in here, and it is a lot, and it is stuffed. But, you know, I tell everybody I run the world for my Filofax and my phone, so it's just better to have all of that with me. And it does close when I get it in there correctly. But it is wonderfully stuffed and wonderfully loved. And my rings are holding up. I'm not having any problems with my rings or anything. And there's the top, my little charms on there sticking up. And I bought a bunch of these because I really like having the dividers to be able to go right to the section. The little page turners. And then there's the bottom and the side. So, and there's my coffee cup, so you can see kind of how big it is in comparison to my coffee cup. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing what I've got going for 2016. And I use my planner all day, every day, morning, noon, and night. I'm always in this thing, so I use it constantly. If you have any questions, just leave them below, and I hope you have a great new year. Thanks a lot.